Sprinter 2500 in gray. I think this one is all-wheel drive. This one is set up for complete build out. It's one of the units that you don't have to remove really anything to just start building. And this is at Mercedes of Birmingham, mbbhm.com.
These have nice storage bins too. That's nice.
Oh yeah, deep pockets in your doors too. Get another one down.
So you can see how you're just kind of bare bones and you can do everything from there.
But you have here on the dash.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
And then that goes through the ports for your USB-C cable. One of those is going to have to plug into that. So yeah, there's all kinds of nooks and crannies between the overheads.
We're going to walk around the other side when the salesman's done. Just take a look. Got the rear backup camera, stays on for about 10 seconds when you're under 10 miles an hour. So you could aftermarket for a full-time rear camera if you'd like it. And this comes with a bunch of D-rings, which I guess if you're building out and you need to anchor something, you could use the same locations for anchoring cabinets or your bed or whatever you need. Let's get up in the cab. This one comes in just over $57,000. It's a 2500, and I'll show you the options in a minute. Got your electric mirrors and your electric power windows. These seats actually turn around. Both sides are the same. They have the manual lumbar, the adjustment for the seat back. It's got your forward, back, up and down, and then your leg support or your up and down on your seat. You can see it's going up. Inside, let me climb. Here's your dash with all your electronics. Ample cup holders, climate control, display. It's got a couple of storage compartments here, and another little holder there and there. That's not a vent, that's some type of holder for something. Sun visors and your controls, lights, cab light. The other seat's exactly the same. It's got all the same controls. Got some storage there. Airbag location. Now let's scoot back to the back, and there's your view from the cab. My wife's talking e-bikes to the sales guy. Now these you can build out for anything. I had taken a picture. They've got a couple posters up. You can, you know, if you're in business, you need workstations, you need tool storage, you need anything like that. We saw one earlier online that they actually had a triple seat across here and a table here with power to that, and then back here they had a another desk section up against the back window. So you can do pretty much anything you want when you're bare bones like this, or bare boned like this. Excuse me. And these seats are pretty simple to flip around. You just have to make sure the back is adjusted up enough to clear your B pillar. But let me see if I can make that happen. So yeah, both seats float around like that. So if you're thinking about build-out purposes, that could work into your plan. If you wanted to maybe put a desk in this area, so you just flip around and be right at your desk. This one kind of is good to float around, but you may be in the way of getting in and out of your door. Unless you're going to open the door all the way. Most folks I see usually end up with some of their cabinets or something protruding into this area, and they only open the door just wide enough to get themselves in and out, so you wouldn't be able to put a desk or anything there unless it's something movable that or modular that you could put in. This is a pretty nice van. Let's get the sticker on it and I'll let you see what all the options are on this one. It's a 2023 2500 144 inch. Here are all the standard accessories. And here's the options. This is your environmental performance, your safety ratings, not rated. And then here's your suggested retail plus your destination delivery and your total price. $57,406.
Not afraid of the camera.
Oh yeah.
Because me, I don't talk.
But that's it.
Camera, and then all of a sudden I have.
With the 2500 is it has more towing capacity, of course, because it's a 2500 chassis. But it does set up about 2 inches higher than your 1500, which the step off here is rather rather high. You'd have to have some type of additional step or something for people with less mobility or shorter folks to get in and out of the van. And it doesn't have a handle. You could put one there, help you pull yourself up in. But that's a consideration with the taller chassis. It's not too bad to get in and out of the doors because you do have a handle, a handhold that you can grab a hold of and get yourself up in. There's the mirrors. You've got the wide angle mirror and the regular mirror. And this is just carpet felt. But you'd have to start bare bones with insulation and planning and running your wires and figuring out where everything's going to be, your lights and your power and all of those things. But this is really neat. I've never actually been in one of these. I've seen them online a lot with van lifers and doing build outs. This is rather neat. Here's the passenger side. You see that's a large door opening. I'd assume that's close to 48 inches.
I'm just coming from the old school, like Chrysler products used to be awful on their transmissions. And they still do have some problems with some of the, smaller car transmissions. And that's what I worry about because I've had, I'm a stickler for the old school Mercedes. Like, I had a SE.
Well, yeah, that's fine. It's just the,
Time you build out a little bit.
and you have the hump over there too, which means you got to just go up taller than that. If you put a bed in there, and then the garage down there.
How much feet clearance do I have over there?
people can do those flare sides too, up where, you know, you can see the skeletal area where they'd add a window or
Yeah.
something like that. You know, you could get a flare side if you needed more room.
How much room I have at my feet?
I'm sure everybody wants to see your whole
I
body.
mean, I'm 5'4", so this is just a consideration for people that are taller than me. Like,
Right,
are you going to have enough room to lay down?
right, that's
If your
true.
bed is this way. Or
You're
if you
right.
need your bed that way.
I don't think anybody's ever did that on the video.
I'm going to take a nap.
I don't think it's that comfortable.
No, it ain't.
So,
So you're 5'7", 5'8".
5'8".
And see, right there, there's no headroom, so you got to consider any build out back with your insulation and
That's
your,
if you want to lay flat. How
yeah,
many people lay flat on their back all night?
if you were to incorporate the
About
flare
an inch.
pieces, or flare space, I know that's a name brand up there where you knock that out and it kind of, you know, you got it just gives you a few extra inches. I think
Oh,
you're,
okay.
on average about 6'3". You can
all the
make
way
it,
up there.
So it actually, it kind of goes in this area here.
Oh, yeah.
They take this piece out.
Oh,
add
okay.
a piece that kind of tapers out as you come back, and it doesn't stick out past the mirrors. But once you do it on both sides, you have 6'3".
Oh, okay. So you got a flare that you just put a flare panel you put in there.
Yeah, you can see them. There's actually some of these gray storyteller vans out here. You can see those little pieces off that kind of flares out
Oh, okay, yeah.
behind the windows.
So your bed would have to
It
be.
doesn't really look like it from here, but yeah, that's where you put that on both sides. You definitely got a lot more room.
Yeah, so your bed would just have to be elevated at least that high.
That gets you up over the wheel well too.
Oh yeah. So that would get you about 6'3" then.
That's right.
Nice.
And look, they have a,
Mercedes 1500 real quickly. Just real quickly, it's a high top, of course. This one has some notable differences, of course, between it and the 2500. It doesn't tow as much, of course, but inside it's the cab is somewhat similar. You don't have the
Those, yeah, without
they
that,
converted the
without
storage
this
to
piece
holders
there,
up here.
they had this
You don't have the big
thing
screen with the
there.
backup camera. Same cup holders.
That wouldn't be an obstacle. That
Basically your same
you're getting,
headroom.
Right.
This one these come with
The
the
only downfall is none of these.
separator.
They're just all sorts.
and therefore you don't have the rotatable seats.
What you eat?
Oh, a little oatmeal with some blueberries. I forgot I made it. I figure still got
Trying to be healthy.
Oh yeah, as much as I can. You know, I don't. God, I just try to eat more whole foods, but I still eat junk here and there. But most of the time I don't, so I can't eat a large pizza if I want to.
And again, this one's bare bones inside, similar to the 2500. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time with this.
My knee was broken from January to March.
That's gotta be rough.
Yeah, so now I've lost 11 pounds of it, so I'm on my way back down.
I don't need to. You know, that's like we were talking, just getting outside in nature. That's what I try to do. Just I like to walk and hike. You know?
This one does have a pull bar because it's got the separator.
Everything to do. Yeah, it's so good for you.
That's plastic, looks like it's easy to remove if you want it out.
Yeah, yeah. Gotta make it happen.
Oh yeah, it's fun.
Got a good storyteller too.
And there's so many bicycle trails
And this
out
one
there
comes
that are
in
like
at
miles long.
$49.99.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it's about
Have you been on the
$7,500 difference.
I haven't. One of our guys that comes in and drives vans for us, he goes up there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Not a lot of options.
It's neat that it
Just
goes
the high
all the way
roof.
into Georgia, you know. And,
Partition is
and
an
I
option.
think it's just, I mean, it's miles long. We've
folding
been 50
mirrors,
miles of it in one
And
day.
blind spot assist.
That's what he says. He'd slip in.
And the handle on the partition, that's your
What's the
options.
trailhead after here? It takes about an hour to get to.
Like Aniston,
Aniston, okay.
near there.